Hello, everybody. Do you hear me? Yes? Okay, Yorana. That's how we say hello in Tahiti. So it's a cloudy day today, but I can see everybody is happy. So distance and weather doesn't change anything. Really good to be here today. First of all, thank you, Michael, Ginger, and the team for inviting me to attend this and participate to this webinar. This is a word today. I don't like that word anyway, but that's the way it's said. And also a special hello to all my friends in Azteca and also in Vodafone now, American Samoa. Yes, so I will be very brief because I know my time will be 7 minutes rather than 10 minutes, so we can finish on time. So I really wanted to share with you my perception of the Pacific, and then of course we'll focus on American Samoa case and the future. These are the three parts of my talk. The first one is broadband in the Pacific. So first of all, there are huge differences about, it was mentioned many cases about that time of frustration, which is finished today for most people in American Samoa. But don't guess, it is a reality in many other Pacific islands. At peak hours, that was Vanuatu last year, hence is proved now. PNG, many others have dozens of kilobits at peak hours. So you share like a tap of water for 100 people. That's actually the image I could give. So you couldn't do anything almost using the internet, both for residential, for private communications, but also and more difficult for businesses. So another figure that we need to have in mind, and that's not the case in American Samoa, but all over the Pacific, all cables that has been installed for more than 10 years are less than 1% used. So I did a presentation at PTC in Hawaii in January, and actually I shared that with the whole industry, and everybody was, what? It's not possible. This is reality. All pipes costing, millions and hundreds of millions of dollars are not used more than 1%. Things are changing, especially with the events we had recently, and we are still in trying to come back to normal due to COVID-19. But everybody has a plan to expand the network, the communication network. Also, one question you may say, oh, why it's so slow in many other Pacific Islands? Usually, local network is there. Everybody talks about 4G, it's implemented. The domestic network is important, but the bottleneck is actually the international. Even though the cable is there, there is a kind of, that's my perception, a psychological barrier of opening the pipes. It's like, wow, maybe it's cyber criminality, fear. I don't really know why it's not happening. I think there are some commercial, logic, maybe it's not the correct word, but commercial dimension to it between telcos. But as we can see, and I was really proud to be part of the team, in American Samoa, we did the other way, changed the whole philosophy. On day one, open 10% of the capacity we had. And we made it. And, Pule was with us at that time. So he must be smiling today. So it's a reality today. And that's why American Samoa is the most connected country today in the Pacific. Another dimension which is also has to be mentioned is that very soon, American Samoa will have access to two other routes. One existing through the SAS cable going to Samoa, then you can go to Fiji on the Tuike Samoa cable. But very soon, in 2 weeks, technically maybe it'll take another few weeks to implement it, the Mandatua cable. So you guys can be connected to my country directly through, of course, a few cables very soon. So things are moving, and now we cannot talk of, when we talk about broadband, I really believe it's a multilateral platform. We cannot talk only, we are not isolated. We are committed to connect to others. And regarding the infrastructure, I'm really proud today that American Samoa has infrastructure to make it happening, but that's why we are here today, how to make it happening. Usually in the past, everybody, every consumer, politicians, everybody was blaming the telecom operators. I remember my friend Astika, I remember a friend in Blue Sky at that time, blaming them, internet's no good, internet no good. Now, no more. Now, what can you fill in the pipes? So the telcos are not by themselves. Now, everybody has to create content, create applications to go beyond the commercial dimension of telecom. The future, I really believe, again, the future is to interconnect with all the Pacific. Of course, English is the most common language around the Pacific. I'm living in Tahiti, so French is my basic language as well as Tahitian. However, I really think we could take this opportunity to revive those, the Polynesian language, Melanesian language, everything, with the University of Hawaii, with the Maori, with the University of New Zealand. There are so many resources existing today that we just should do not reinvent the wheel. Definitely agree with you all. Structure, have a strategy, a roadmap, an action plan, which is key. If not, you go nowhere. And I really believe that's we are blessed to have all those options available. And so I will not be longer. I think we could raise, I can answer to questions in the near future. But as a conclusion, I could say really that now the era of pure telecom, commercial with telecom is not ending, but the business is definitely important for the telecom industry to be viable. However, we really, I think, need to go beyond that and consider the user. What can the user and also the citizen benefit of? We've been talking about health, education, all those different domains. This is all focused to how to be useful to the user in everybody's country. Thank you.